Hey there guys, welcome back to Nimby Rails. Last episode we built a significant portion of line 3, and so today I think we're going to signal that and set up some trains on it, so we've got another service running, making a bit more money, because I am now halfway through my budget. I've built a reasonable amount of track, it's very expensive because it's all in tunnels and bridges. So we're going to start with signalling the yard that we built at the end of the episode, obviously, because this will take forever. Well, I say that, it's actually going to be a very quick process. There we go, it's done. And we'll put some departure signals from the station. Then I have to remember that we're right-hand drive, so that's an arrival, and that's the exit line. Sorted. I will make that always, and I think we're done. that's the yard done. The next step is this junction. This should be pretty simple. It's quite a small junction. I'm going to include that as part of it though. And I've put everything on the wrong track because of course I have. And we'll just put balises there. Put little arrows there that I've made the wrong way round, obviously. And little arrows here. There we go. Now down to here. This junction is the most useless thing in the world. I've also put those arrows the wrong way round, obviously. Why would you expect anything different from me at this point? Strictly speaking, it's a bidirectional junction, but there is no way to actually do anything with it, so that'll do. Right-hand drive, put an arrow in. I think the next junction is down here, so I will put arrows either side, put signals either side, and balises either side. Once again, always and always. Then it's yes, this junction, 103 Street Junction. This is a bit more complicated because there's quite a lot going on. So as you're coming down off the 1, that's what we're doing here. We're going to need a signal there and a signal for coming off of the express line. Then a balise there. That signal can be always. The other one on the express has to be bidirectional. Luckily, I don't think that express line actually gets used, so you can kind of ignore its existence. It's black in this map, which I think means that trains don't actually use it. Fingers crossed. So that's that bit sorted. Then I'm also going to add in some arrows here, just to remind myself which way everything's going. So that's an arrival, that's an arrival, and then these two are departures, although strictly speaking you could depart off all of them if you wanted to. And that's a departure, and that's a departure. I believe that covers everything. You can arrive into every line, and you can depart out of every line. Which I think is all we need for now. I am going to quickly go up line 1 that I built a while back and signal that. Because I hadn't done that before. And while I'm not going to be running any trains in it right this second, it's probably worth having it signalled. So, coming in there, and there, and then those two. Move that off the points. Always the same direction, always the same direction. And Belize's. And then, obviously, the one-way arrows. Then it gets more complicated. So I'm going to count Belize there, put a signal there. Middle track does get involved, so we'll put signals there and there. But strictly speaking, I'm probably meant to have a Belize either side of each of these signals. The bidirectional tracks are complicated. If I just put a Belize there as well, that should sort it all, I think. It's a bit iffy with how it's going to work, but... Then we will chuck in signals on each of these. A signal there and a Belize there. A Belize there, a Belize there, and a signal there. And a signal there. I think that's everything. These ones need changing, obviously, so that's an always. Then we have the inbound signal, the outbound release, and the arrows. I'll make that an always. And then, what's going on here? That's the southbound. That's the northbound. Is that point really that long? That feels excessive. Put a police there. Always, always. And we'll need a police there. Then this side of all of that, obviously the arrows. I believe that's everything done. Up to there. I'm now concerned about what colour I've made that original line because it's meant to be blue. There's everything done up to there, which is not actually everything because I never properly did this. Or maybe I did. I did it a minimal amount. Let's finish it. I might as well while we're up here. So coming in there, or out there, or in either side here. Police is out either side there, and either side there. And these two are always. And it's 3 tracks, no junctions, up until here where we have the yard. So, that's the outbound, that's the inbound. It's just occurred to me, I should probably turn off the second monitor. There we go. Now it's a bit easier to see what I'm doing because you can see the whole screen. So I flip that. That will be always. Coming down here we've got that. And that. And a police there and there. That one is going to be always. Coming out of the yard. I want to signal on both lines. I want to signal every track in the yard. And then I think that's it. So that can get out to every line. That can get out to every line. That can get into every track in the yard. Yeah, okay, I think that works. I'm going to get some arrows quickly, just to reinforce that. I'm going to have 2 signals there. Signal on the bidirectional and releases. And then it looks like we can get into every line properly. So I think that's all the signals done. So now I can move on to setting up a line. My original line, the A, needs to be blue. Done. Now I'm going to create a new line. And this is going to be also temp. This is going to be the 3 north. I think my system was 10 and 0.05. This is going to actually be red. And I'm going to add stops on the line. So the 3 runs out of here. So I'm going to add 2E. Then every, not that one. Every station down to 96th Street. Then back up we go. All of the way. And we're done. Now, I've just remembered that there's a way to say secondary platform. If I set that, secondary platforms are that. I think that might work. Can't really test it without lots of trains, but I think that will mean if the main platform is occupied, it will use the other platform, which is what you'd want. Right, let's buy some trains for this line. Let's find out what is used on the 3. It uses R62s. So we get that. That's a long train, but it does fit in my stations, mostly. Although I can shrink it. But we'll go with 10. I think they're 10 cars. They're originally built single car units. Any info on how many carriages run in each unit? Doesn't say. It's only used on this line. They do, yeah, 260 cars, 26 trains. They do seem to be formed into 10 car units. I'm going to buy 3 for this. And then we're going to go back to the line and say passenger service. And it should run fine. There's lots of people want to get the train. which is a bit weird because they can't go far on it, but fair enough. And now those trains are operating fine, as intended. As we come up and look at Harlem, they come into the platform, and then they leave again. It's all working perfectly. It would be good to get something up and running on the one, ideally to interconnect, but I'd need to add an extra crossover in to do that. Which is not ideal. I could do it. So they'd come in down here, they'd come into this line, and they'd go out there. Okay. If I move this signal, which is not on the right track in the first place, all of this is on the wrong track. There we go. Flip. Now it's on the right track. And I drag this across. Build. And then I move this police up here. Okay, I should be able to make this work now. So if I go and copy this colour and paste it in here, this is temp 1 north, 10, 0.05, and we're going to run from Van Cortlandt Park all the way down. And this should work quite well because I think it will interchange with the blue line. So that the A. It'll interchange here. So this will mean all 3 of my lines interconnect, which is quite handy. All the way down. This is quite a long one actually. Only quite a few trains for this. Into there, and then back out heading north. Up we go. That's the yard. All the way. And eventually we get to the end. And then again, for the first one, I'm going to say, click the signal, that. The secondary platform is that. And I'm going to say we want a waypoint leaving. So I'd rather you leave on this line. I think that works. So we'll set that to open, purchase some trains. I'm going to purchase 4 for this, I think, which is quite, maybe even 5. 4 should do it. I can always add more. They don't run on the one, but they do now. I'll sort that out another time, because obviously when I redo the lines, I'm going to have to remove all the old ones and sell all the stock, so doesn't make a massive difference. I just need to make a profit at the moment. So there go all the trains. That's working nicely, and we should see a profit start coming in the morning. Don't make a massive amount around 3 AM, but as we head later in the day, that should start picking up. There we go. There's the profit. There's a lot of people waiting at 96th Street. These trains don't actually take all of them now. In fact, sometimes the station fills up with interchanging passengers. Probably need to have a look at that, but I'm sure it's fine. Just means we could do with a bigger station, but is it theoretically it only holds 800? Lots of people going to different destinations. Always good to see. Is there interchange happening here? Well, there's people waiting for both lines, so I assume so. And everyone is reasonably happy, so that's always good. People waiting at every station as well, which I wasn't totally expecting to see. And by the time a train has got to any station, it looks like 150 odd people have arrived there waiting. At most stations. Well, this is working well. It is making money. It's not making money at a massive rate, so I might leave it running for a while in the background while I do some other stuff, just to try and make a bit of a profit. Actually, this is what I've been buying trains, I think. I don't know what this graph is showing. Fares are shooting up. If I chuck maintenance costs on there as well, running costs and maintenance costs. Colour would be nice, graph. Will we allow colour? Look at it daily. I think this is the fares, so they're shooting up. Meanwhile, running costs and maintenance are pretty level. So, what we can see from this is I've just massively increased my profit margin. I believe. Which I'm pretty happy about. I can always take out more loans. But this one I've got a repayment for. I've got to repay 18 million in 20 days. That's going to be interesting. But we are making money. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.